Hello, folks. Pastor Rocky Branch. How you doing this morning? Wow, you don't look so good. You look a little blurry. Oh, hang on. Well, that could be why. I'm looking at you through my reading glasses. Of course you look blurry. You're further away than that. You ever look at things and not be able to figure them out? You wonder what's going on and you have a goal in mind, maybe a dream, maybe a desire, maybe a direction, but it just doesn't seem to work out. It gets faded. You know, God loves us, and sometimes we wonder about that because some of the things we wish would happen, well, they don't. And sometimes, maybe not vocally, but under our breath, we'll say, Lord, do you really love me? Well, you know, Simon Peter said that, of course, when he was concerned about being, in trouble time and time again. He didn't even know whether he loved the Lord, much less whether the Lord loved him. Well, you and I find ourselves in that situation often when we are challenged by things that happen and we ask God to help and we don't hear a voice or we don't see a vision or we don't have any relief come our way. The Apostle Paul wrote most of the New Testament. In fact, he wrote about 14 books of the New Testament, if you believe that he wrote Hebrews. And that's a bunch of 27 books, 14 of them. And as a result of that, here's the Apostle Paul asking the Lord in 2 Corinthians chapter 12 to take something away from him of pain and of problem. And he asked him earnestly. He didn't ask him once. He didn't ask him twice. He asked him 3 times. And God said, no, no, no. Now, if God really played favorites, he would have answered the Apostle Paul's prayer. I mean, come on. I mean, he wrote the New Testament, basically. And if anybody ever deserved to have a prayer answered and get something he asked for, Paul would have been that guy. But God said no. But God said something very important because it relates to you and me, just like it related to Paul. My grace is sufficient. What does that mean? It's enough. My grace, God said, is enough for your situation. So you know what that means? God's grace is enough for your situation. Whatever you're going through. Put it over here somewhere, doesn't make any difference. Put it over there. God's grace is enough. What is grace? Unmerited favor. It's God's favor. It's something that we cannot work for, we cannot labor for, we cannot buy. It's given. It's a shock absorber. It's a comforting station. It's a peace that passeth understanding. It's the grace of God. So you're going through a troubled time, challenging time. Don't know what to do. Don't know how you're going to make it. God, do you hear me? Oh, he hears you. Every time. Hears me every time. God, will you come and help? Sometimes yes. Sometimes no. But always the grace is able. You think about that. God bless you. We love you. And goodbye.